All right, we are here. Very quick turnaround from our pool review for round one of our Edge of Eternities Megadraft, our second one of the day. We got Clyde, who's our feature drafter, with his white-blue deck, up against Jordan, who is playing his Rakdos deck, which we saw had sort of a bit of a steal package, a couple of sack outlets. Definitely had like some good on-color gold cards and quite a lot of two for ones, and just a very sad sort of start here for Clyde. He's going to be taking two mulligans, unfortunately.
Oh no, that's a terrible way to start your first round of Mega Draft.
Yeah.
I think what we're going to see here is a pretty keepable hand from Jordan. He's got two swamps, two mountains, a dubious delicacy, and a fake your own death to start, and then sitting in hand with no red to enable it. It is a Joshua Phoenix's dominant,
Okay, so he is splashing that.
which he's
Okay.
not going to be able to play. Yeah, he's splashing it, but this isn't a great start for Jordan either, so maybe Clyde's gonna have a chance to get back in this.
So I did say it looked like Clyde was gonna mulligan twice. He had one planes in the hand and he kept it. Which I mean on the draw it's a little better, but it's just kind of like if you don't get the land, you just kind of lose on the spot. So um,
Okay, Jordan's happily playing the
yeah.
dubious delicacy to get rid of the Saga Hand before it can grow, which is I think the right play,
Yeah, so he did.
if I
So
may.
Clyde did, in fact, draw his planes, his second planes, and his first island when he kept the one lander. So he did
Yeah.
get there after all.
Jordan just draws the grav kill and whips it off right away
Yeah.
just to keep the board nice and clean.
So Clyde would have had a
He's got
heck of a turn because he would have played Cryogen Relic, and then he would have
yeah.
with the discount from the Psionicist played Stockpiling Celebrant, which could pick up the relic.
Oh my god.
So
Well,
Jordan.
here comes Jordan. He's on the board finally.
Jordan doesn't know exactly how correct he was in doing that, but it never feels bad to get rid of the Psionicist before opponent can cheat
The
on mana.
instincts are good.
I mean, well, you don't make 19 top eights without the instincts. Yeah, I think he has to bottom both of
Yeah.
these here from the scry.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's a
so
pretty good play. They get another card going
yeah, so still
for
no
free.
lands. So he just saw a bunch of extra cards. He saw two extra cards from the relic and two cards from the scry, and did not find himself a land. But he does have a hand full of
Oh,
stuff to do.
so Jordan here opens up an explosive derailment, but he's going to crack off the fake your own death, I suppose,
Okay.
just to keep something on the board.
Yeah, it's not
Um,
like a super high
he's
value target
still,
for it, but the treasure is useful.
yeah, it definitely because here comes Joshua, as you'd expect.
Yeah, so without the white, this is just it's just kind of a 3/4.
It's hard to comment. I mean, he acts so quickly,
Yeah.
but now he's got an explosive derailment and a swamp in hand. Nothing else,
Okay. Looks like he's
but
gonna.
he's already got a board presence.
So the sleep magic actually turns off the Joshua because I believe it's a tap ability to transform it. Yeah,
Oh
because
God. Okay. Well, that's good.
there's some creatures that you can just pay the cost to
It's
transform it
good for
without
Clyde.
tapping, but that's not the
Yeah.
case here. You do have to tap it, so that does effectively just take it out of commission completely.
Jordan
And
drawing a high fade negotiator now and
oh,
wondering, I suppose, whether or not to throw it down.
well, he can sacrifice his dubious delicacy to get a drain, but I mean the dubious delicacy does that. Well, it does one half of the drain anyway.
Anyway, yeah, exactly.
So it might be worth it just to get the drain right now.
Hmm.
So in
I
hand
mean,
for
it does
Clyde,
look
we
like
just
strangely
yeah.
he's in the driver's seat, even though he started with no creatures, basically. Now he seems to be in the driver's seat.
Well, I mean, once Clyde gets some lands, I think he's going to be in a very good spot. And he does have a land cycler in his hand, so he can start setting up his mana here. So he could cycle the Ice Flan, and then he'll have 3 mana to use. So he has in two copies of his Invasion of Xerex. That's the bounce one. He's got the Gem Lightfoot, Disturbing Conversion, the relic that we know about, Mouth of the Storm. Just hasn't been drawing lands. So now he's deciding what he wants to do with
I mean,
his 3
explosive
mana.
derailment for Jordan is going to take out that mana rock, right? It's going to take out um, the mana rock and a creature. So it's going to be a 2-for-1 setup here pretty shortly.
Yeah, okay, he's drawn a land here, so he can start deploying things. The Invasion of Xerex can bounce stuff and keep his life total reasonable.
Look how far ahead Jordan is, though, on life and on the material on board.
Yeah,
Uh,
but Clyde drew a wall of omens, which is, my boy.
okay, all right. Well, I guess
um,
he can tap down the High Fey Negotiator this turn. If he cracks the relic, he can keep the High Fey Negotiator out of commission,
yeah, and he can keep
and
this
then it's just a
2/2.
matter of playing something small.
He has disturbing conversion also, which is like minus X minus O aura.
Right.
Right? Looks like he wants his wall of omens here. I don't blame him. I
He's a
want
big
it too.
fan.
Right, he's got a
Okay, so
land.
that kind of that stabilizes a bit.
Looks like he's gonna bounce the 3/5, I guess.
That gives him a chance to bargain again, right?
Yeah, well, he doesn't have anything to bargain with at this time. But does Clyde want to take the risk? That's the question.
Yeah, that is the question. But
So
that opens up Jordan's explosive derailment here pretty nicely. He can take out the wall and the mana rock at the same time, which is what he was waiting for.
yeah, taking out the wall. It seems like a low
Doesn't
value
want him to,
target because it drew a card, but you get to take out the mana rock along with it, so it's worth it. Just I'm sure he
yeah, he
wanted
wants to
to.
keep that life.
Yeah, I'm sure
He
he
wants to
wanted
see the
like
life taken down.
a better. I'm sure he wanted a better target. I think he's just gonna play this. Yeah. No. All right. He can now. All right, he has his Gem Lightfoot, and then he has. He can play Gem Lightfoot or the Invasion if he wants. He also has Mouth of the Storm coming next
Jordan's
turn. So
yeah. Jordan just has Reno and Rude and a swamp in hand, so
okay,
he's
that's a.
running out of gas a little bit.
I mean, 2 mana, 2/1 menace is pretty good when your opponent's struggling to keep things in play. Like normally, a 2 mana,
Yep.
2/1 menace isn't going to be that great late game, but it looks like he is going to resolve Adelbert here,
Yeah, needs that life, right?
and I think
Because
he's
33
gonna.
to 8 is a little lopsided.
Yeah, I think he's gonna put the disturbing conversion here on the negotiator. So it's
Okay.
each player mills 2, and then it's minus X equal to cards in opponent's graveyard. So minus
Okay,
12
that
power.
pretty effectively negates the power of that card, right?
Ooh, Call a Mountain Chocobo. Classic 10 mana 4/1 at common in red. Just you
Uh,
see it all the time, right?
you do, you do. Okay, so now the question is he going to attack just to get the life gain
Well, now he
flowing here, or
is
is he
because
going to stay back
he's well,
and
yes, he
block
is
the
because he's
Reno and
resolving
Rude?
Mouth of the Storm.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah,
Some questions answer themselves.
yeah, we
And
saw
he's
that. We
trying to
saw that
build up
coming.
his board a little bit, trying to break that battle down.
All right, here's
Good
another
lord.
Chocobo, but he does have another Invasion of Xerex in hand, which can just bounce the Chocobo tokens or bounce one of them.
Um, yeah, that's bad news for
Yeah,
Jordan.
I think Clyde's just going to deploy his last two spells here, which is Gem Lightfoot and the Invasion of Xerex.
And then I guess he's going to tip over the battle
He could try, yeah.
um,
I mean, Jordan
to
Jordan
keep it.
can
Yeah.
Jordan has the option of chump blocking here. I think he is happy to just send the Steiner and trade it for whatever.
Are you chumping if you're Jordan? Are you throwing your high Fey in the way just to stop the battle from flipping? I guess you are.
I mean, I guess. I mean, he can't really face down another flyer here.
Yeah.
This looks like he's just going to play Gem Lightfoot and probably the other invasion bounce a token. That does mean Reno and Rude will be able to get in, unless he
Yep.
bounces that.
You can do some rude things. Some very
Yeah, I
rude
mean,
things.
Reno and Rude says like you steal the top card of your opponent's library, and then if you sack a creature, you can play it. And he does have a creature to sack there, so he
Oh,
may get something cool.
Jordan just draws the monoist circuit feeder as well. I don't think he has any artifacts to speak of in play, but
Yeah.
that's not a
Oh,
bad flyer.
well, he can't cast that. Oh no, he can cast it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking to sacrifice another creature or artifact. I think he's
Yeah.
going to get rid of his tap down Joshua, of course.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of high rolled there for as far as cards that you could take with the Reno and Rude. I'm used to
Very
that
rude
card. I'm used to that
indeed.
card getting
Very rude.
like some random 2-drop or a land. That's what I'm used to. Of note,
Yeah, I mean
Jordan
this.
cannot warp it. You can
Hmm,
only warp when it's in your hand. But
yeah, but still, this takes out a huge threat, right? This takes out the big one if he wants it to.
well, yeah, I mean it's a 6/6 flyer. I think he doesn't want
Yeah,
to mess
I
around
think
with
it's
that
time
too
for it to
much.
go. It's going to take his entire turn, though. There's no playing anything else, so
Yeah,
that's
of note, he
fine.
does get to flip his one of the battles here, and he will get to draw a card at end of turn from not having casted a spell from hand.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, not from hand.
yeah.
That's interesting.
So Gem
That's great.
Lightfoot. So it works with a few things. It works with flipping a battle. It works with plot. It works with adventure. It works with warp. So it kind of does something cool. And he did draw an essence capture off of his Gem Lightfoot trigger.
Oh God,
So he gets to
wow.
stop that Rust Harvester, which I assume there was probably a couple artifacts in the graveyard. But you did say he still has
Yeah,
the
that's
Mono
pretty
Whiz
good.
Circuit Feeder, right?
Yep, that's his last card in hand. It looks like it's coming out right now
I mean, I
to enable an
imagine
attack.
it's going to still just do -1.
Yeah, but I mean that makes the Chocobo a veritable threat, right? A credible threat. Oh, yeah,
I
it
think
pulls
you
back the Alphase Zone.
just. So do you
Here's
trade
a puzzle.
off? Yeah, do you trade off the Vertex Paladin for the Chocobo, or do you trade it off for the Reno and Rude but take 4? That's the question.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
I think he said,
I
I'll take the
mean, Jordan's
2,
showing his
and hopefully there's
neutrality,
nothing off the
right?
top of the deck.
He's hoping to draw some other card, right, to help block the Reno
Yeah,
and Root in the
there's a
future, I
Prophetic
guess.
Prism. I don't think he's going to sack a creature to do that.
No.
Another land here, and he can't. I guess he can. Like, he can't really attack the battle because he can just trade and he's drawn an Ice Flan, but he can't actually play it, so he's gonna be forced to trade and go down to
This is
1 here.
tough.
Yeah.
God, this is actually pretty grim.
Okay, he's actually, yeah, he's not going to send in with the All-Fate Stalker. He's going to respect the possibility of an instant.
Right.
What do we got?
Reno and Root's still doing
Princess
some
Take
stuff
Flight.
here.
That's yeah. This is one of the better Rito and Rudes. I mean, just casting the All-Fate Stalker made it excellent. But the Ice Flan should, I think, maybe give Clyde a moment to breathe.
Staunch the bleeding.
Yeah. Does Jordan have any spell in hand, or is it just a
Laughing
Salamence?
Mad is the only thing. He needs another
Okay.
land in hand to make it really worth casting
Right.
or
He's
even
got
able
a
to cast.
he's also drawn a Wicked Slumber now, which is that like 3 and a blue convoke, tap 2 things, and then basically
Oh,
distribute 2 stun counters among them.
that's instant speed, right?
Yeah. So the Laughing Mad will be good
Okay,
if
so
he
here
picks up another land.
yeah, here he does it. He does
Okay.
it.
Yeah, and
Called the shot.
this can dig him another 2 cards deeper if need be.
He's got a Prompto Argentum and a Lightning Army of One in hand, but he
Okay, so
can't play the Lightning because he
no.
lacks the white mana. So he's going to probably throw that away to the Laughing Mad second cast, I
Uh,
would think.
well, he'll probably play the Prompto, and then he'll get a treasure from flashing back the from. Well, actually, if he plays Prompto, if he waits a turn, he can Prompto, and then he can discard something else to Laughing Mad, make a treasure, and that he'll actually be able to cast the Lightning if that's what he wants to do.
Hmm.
I think that made sense.
So here comes the attack on the battle. Successful.
Yeah, and he's got a Canyon Crab as the follow up, which is that 2 mana 0/5. Uh, if you didn't cast a spell
Yeah,
from your hand, you can loot at the end step, and you can pay to get +2/-2. Kind
it's
of
pretty
another
good.
card that I think was just the product of a not well supported archetype in its own set, but Canyon Crab I think is just a
Oh
good card.
no. Oh damn.
What happened?
Okay, Jordan just drew shoot the sheriff.
Okay, well
So that means that Reno and Rude's got more to do,
he's got the Wicked Slumber
possibly.
here. The Wicked Slumber is going to tap these creatures.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So the Vertex
I think he needs
Paladin
to
is
rip
not
that off.
a outlaw. It's a knight, I believe. All right.
Okay.
He's getting prompt here. So he's going to Wicked Slumber here on the Reno and Rude and one of the other creatures.
I think he's going to invite the All Fate Stalker to attack, right?
Well,
That's
he's,
what you
yeah,
do.
I mean, he can block with an 05. I think he,
I think Reno Rude's going to get the counter here. Yeah.
yeah. Well, basically, you can distribute the 2 stun counters how you like among the 2 creatures. Right, he's got
I
a
think he's.
radiant.
I think he
Ooh,
doesn't. Even,
he's got a radiant strike.
he
That's
doesn't want to
nice.
think. Yeah.
Radiant strike is nice because it's life points, and it's
Yes.
he gets to loot with the Canyon Crab and get rid of the planes in his hand.
Yeah. So the question here is if Jordan, goes in for some sort of lethal attack, he might not have the math down as closely as he would normally think that he did.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. It's a good hunt the mark as a side quest is coming out next. I suppose
Ooh.
to kill something. And this could be rough.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna get rid of the 5/4, I imagine.
The flan is a great dessert and a good creature, but it cannot survive a this side quest.
It's being hunted, yeah. So there
So there's your
is,
treasure. Now you can play lightning. If you want to play lightning, now's the time.
yeah, the Radiant Strike
But
is
he
going
could.
to. So I forget. Lightning is
Never mind, it's
okay. No, he's
gone.
gonna
He's
dump the
forget
lightning.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah, forget about it. Okay, he drew a Stormclaw Rager and a Stone
So he's
Splitter
actually
Bolt.
gonna flip his side quest Hunt the Mark immediately,
Wow.
and that thing gains
Wow,
indestructible, I
wow.
believe, right?
I will. Yes, I believe it does.
Yeah. So
This
that's pretty
is
much gonna be game here with all
all
the
kinds
lands
of
here.
bad news.
We got 2 more
All
lands here.
that's not good. So basically, Clyde just ran out. Okay, and here's a light. Here's a Nebula Dragon to
Yeah.
seal the
Oh
deal.
well, that'll do all of it. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah,
So he did actually kind of fall into this little hole here where he's, but he can sack the All Fate Stalker to deny the life gain, right? I think that's how the
here's the Stone Splitter Bolt. He's gonna do it himself.
to deny the life gain, and then he'll just Nebula Dragon secondary
Yeah,
phase. Yeah, Clyde has to be
yeah,
thinking,
exactly.
what's that all
Yeah,
about? He'll find out in a moment.
yeah. That's too bad. There's a little breath of hope here, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was
Which
behind from the jump, so he was playing catch up basically the entire game, and just could never quite get enough momentum. Just got, yeah. So he was missing lands in like the like turn 4 or whatever, turn 5, and then he just got flooded
I
at the
think
end.
I
So
think
we're
Jordan's
gonna,
trying to pull out any other extra removals or spells that he might have,
yeah,
but
Clyde's gonna find out
nothing to
exactly
respond.
why Jordan went ahead and killed his own creature, and it was
Hmm.
to deny the life gain. So
That's too bad. So many points there in the game when Clyde was so close to stabilizing,
yeah, so
but Jordan just kept the heat on.
I will say he's gone slightly light on the land count. 23. I mean, he does have 2 land cyclers, but 23 is still like that's the equivalent of playing like almost almost like just below 16 lands. I believe like if
Yeah,
you
but
do
look at the
the,
he flooded on the
yeah, at
land
the
draw
end, yeah.
that game.
Yeah, and he kept the 1 lander and
Um,
actually managed to draw 2 lands in the first 2 draw steps, which I would
yeah,
never be able to do.
I think 20.
But
I think 24 is defensible. 23 might be questionable, but still, you can get away with it, right?
yeah, I mean he's got 2 land cyclers to smooth it out slightly. Looking here, I didn't catch what he brought in. I think it was a magic damper that maybe he brought in. Just seeing a good amount of removal over there.
Jordan's added a few cards. I didn't quite see which ones he was bringing in, but now he's just trimming it down
Okay.
from there. So he's brought in some cards that he wanted. I think including. I don't want to say for sure which ones he brought in, but I'll tell you what he's taking out.
Yeah, we got Loan Shark coming out on this
He's
side.
thinking about it very quickly. Okay.
and Wicked
I mean, he.
Slumber. Yep.
I mean, if I'm him, right? I mean, that white splash on Jordan's side seemed to be a hindrance rather than a benefit, right?
Yeah,
I
so
wonder to myself if he just takes out all the white cards. There's
looking at
only
the
two or three of them in the
cards,
deck.
so Lightning on turn 3 is an absolute house. Like it's has first strike, it has haste, it's going to be able to attack and get
Yeah,
that trigger. Because I believe it says when it deals combat damage to a player, all your other sources of damage are doubled for the rest of the turn. So like
yeah, that
late
is
in the
correct.
game, a 3/2 first strike is still good, but it's not like as good as it is on curve. And Joshua,
Yeah.
it's like a 8 mana play, right? It's 3 mana for a 3/4 discard 2 draw 2. I mean that's good. You would not splash for that
Whoa.
on its own, but with the five
He
mana
took
tap
out
ability, the backside is really good. So
Jordan taking out Jury, Master of the Review,
okay,
which I think is surprising.
I mean
Um,
he just might not have the critical mass of sack stuff he needs, perhaps.
well, you saw how many treasures he had lying
Yeah,
around the battlefield last
the
game.
treasures were nice, but the treasures were just generated by Prompto and the side quest. I guess he got a treasure earlier from something or other. So
Yeah, I mean that's the thing that kind of justifies his white splash is he has so many discards that he can just kind of like if he can't play his white cards, he's got lots of ways to throw them out for benefit, right?
yeah, it's just like
So maybe
yeah. When I'm splashing cards, I just want them to come down and be like, yes, we're really
yeah.
doing something. And like the lightning on turn 3, yes, can do that. And the Joshua, you have to untap with it in order to do that. So um, you know,
Okay, so here we are back in
I still
Final
trust
Fantasy League.
Jordan's judgment on deck building. So
Yeah, of course. But here
this
we
is
have
not me
we're back
saying
to Final
he
Fantasy
went
League,
wrong.
right? We have
Yeah, we got
Reno and Rude
yeah.
back at this against Adelbert.
Here's an ice flan. More Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Looks like he might just respect the Reno and Rude from last game and be like, you know what, put this thing to sleep. So remaining in
Yeah.
hand, we have Radiant Strike, we have C double, we have the Gem Lightfoot and the All Fade Stalker. What's Jordan got going on over there?
Remaining in hand, he has a Grav Kill,
Yeah,
a Saurian Dirgecraft, which is one of those
yeah,
spaceships.
the spacecraft.
Nebula Dragon makes its return.
Okay, and lands.
Two swamps.
Okay, so nothing crazy going on over there. Just some okay stuff to do. It looks like Jordan will take the trade here.
He wants to stop that life gain, probably.
And it looks like he's just going to play a 3/2 for 3 with no text whatsoever.
Oh, good God.
I mean, sometimes you gotta just play your cards.
Here come
Oh,
here comes a new draw.
that
Yeah,
is
this was a fresh
not.
draw.
This was not on my bingo card of cards to be cast during the Mega Draft today. So this
What,
is
Corvold and the Noble Thief?
you make 2 treasures and then you steal cards from your opponent's deck, I believe.
Let me just read it here.
Yeah,
Exile the top three cards of target opponent's library. You may play those cards this turn.
yeah, but
Yes.
importantly, it's missing the you may spend mana as if it was any color.
Yes.
So the treasures are
So
ostensibly
here,
there to help with
that's what the
that.
treasures are for. Exactly. So the Dirgecraft does its job, right? It clears out the only creature
Yeah,
on Clyde's side. And just looking at board presence, once again, Jordan has a lot of toys sitting
yeah. I
around.
mean, it's just two for
And
ones. Like
it,
it's just two for ones, right? We got a Dirgecraft that eventually will attack that killed something. We got a Corval the Noble
yeah.
Thief, which is going to steal multiple cards from his deck. He's playing two for ones, and that's just a strong thing to do. You know,
So
we
if you
saw last
Jordan, right,
game.
what are you doing this turn?
We saw last game. We saw
You
Mountain
gonna
Chocobo. We saw some other stuff. Ooh, what's all this?
ooh. Delivery Moogle, Banishing Light, Ilvoy Lightjammer. There's an embarrassment of cards that can be played here. But he's
So
going to use his own Banishing Light against him, first of all.
I mean, I imagine Jordan has something to go get with the delivery Moogle. That's got to be something he might be checking his deck list now. He might have
Yeah, he's
taken a
got
moment to
the.
check his deck list.
Maybe so. Here comes the Moog, as you predicted.
Yeah, I mean
He does have
the light
something.
jammer I think is a pretty low value card, but there's got to be something in his deck he can go get.
Okay, so he's got Virus Beetle, Zookeeper Mechan, Caveron Harrier, and the Rust Harvester.
Oh, those are all good.
What do you? Yeah, I mean, Virus Beetle, always good at this point in the game.
Knowing Jordan
Mecha
and
would,
his enjoyment of 2-for-1s, possibly the virus beetle.
yeah. I mean, the Zugir Mechana, I guess, is also good, and then it
That's good.
ramps him into his
Absolutely.
very mana heavy
I know
rest
this
of
man.
his,
See, I know this man. He wants his value.
yeah, yep.
Oh,
Someone's
we
coming
got a
down
tricky
with it.
play here. We got a very uh actually, is he going to get it back? I don't think so, right?
All Fate Stalker.
I don't think he gets it back, does he? Oh, he gets it back. Okay,
Oh
perfect.
yeah, beautiful,
All
beautiful.
right.
Look at that. Clyde's back in. He's back
Look at
in it.
that. He knows how the card works.
Value for
I don't know
days.
anything. And Delivery Moogle getting a Cryogen Relic is a beautiful, beautiful use of magic here. But still,
Well, he's
unfortunately, he's
gonna
just
need
kind
it
of
because
behind on in a few metrics here.
he is, and the Virus Beetle is gonna help make the equation, sort of go back towards Jordan's
I
side of things.
imagine it's going to
Uh,
be the Geyser Drake or the Princess Takes Flight. He has no way to mess around with the Princess Takes Flight. So
mm,
that's the saga where you exile the opponent's creature, but then 2 turns later they get it back.
right.
Unless you
Yeah.
can get rid of it in the interim.
Little slow acting.
Yep.
If you're Jordan here, are you playing a Nebula Dragon? Are you flashing back a Garland? Are you playing a Stormclaw Rager? I don't think you're playing the Gravikill on Moogle. Um,
Well, I don't think he's has enough mana for a Nebula Dragon just yet.
okay, yeah.
Okay, the Rager's good. Gives him sack fodder. I think he's probably just going to do that.
Yep.
Yes.
Sacking the artifact, drawing a card. Look at that value. Look at that value.
Yep.
Oh,
With a
it's
counter,
gross.
then he can station fully. It's like he's good at this game. Can you imagine
Yeah,
being
there's a
being
lot of
good?
things happening there. He's converted all those onboard resources that were kind of inert before into real threats.
Just almost everything he's played has generated more than a card's worth of value. And Clyde, I mean, it's not like he's hasn't been playing cards that do stuff. Like, he got his Moogle back. That was cool. He played Prophetic Prism. That drew a card.
Yeah.
Relic draws a card, but still just not affecting the board in the same way that Jordan is. So they both got
I
the
mean, he
same
could
amount of
tap
cards in
down the
hand.
Rager here.
Yeah.
What this attack? What's happening here? Why is this attack happening?
He wants to deal 3 damage to his opponent. Wouldn't
Oh,
you?
that's fair. That's fair. Okay, never
So
mind.
I think he's just gonna.
I take it all back. I know exactly what.
Uh, let's see what he does here. I mean, playing Geyser Drake is not great. Uh,
He's got to tap down the Rager, doesn't he? Even at 24 life, you don't want to take that much, and you still want to draw your card, right?
yeah, he's also looking at Garland in the graveyard, seeing that that's a thing that's going to happen at some point, perhaps.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
can he do about it though?
I mean, he does have an All Fate Stalker uh, that he can use, and then it'll come back as Garland if the All Fate Stalker goes away, the front side.
Oh, okay. All
Oh,
right.
let me see that hand.
Oh, there goes the geyser drink.
I mean, the Geyser Drake wasn't going to be doing much on this board anyway, so it's no great loss.
Fair
I
enough.
think actually the more valuable thing is he gets to see that there's a C double and the Princess takes flight.
Yeah.
The Geyser Drake was not going to be doing much on this board.
Hmm. So let's
So
pause. He's gonna
what's Jordan's left with in hand? He still has a grab kill, I think, from before.
just a graph kill and a Nebula Dragon and 2 lands.
Okay, I mean those are cards to work with. He still has the Garland as well in the graveyard. Pay 7 to make it a 5/5. All right. Yes. I mean,
Got the value.
get your value. Never leave home without the value.
Get those.
Oh,
Oh, oh, oh, oh, oh! Look at this.
that is 10
Damn.
damage that Clyde was not expecting to take. I'll tell you that much.
I wasn't expecting that. It was drawn straight off the top and then served to the dome.
All right,
Okay,
we got a
now
Sahagin here, but that's not exactly where we want to be.
if you're Clyde, I think you're thinking defensively now. If you weren't before.
Looks like he's gonna grab the.
Okay.
So 3 card draws later, he's getting rid of the Rager, and
God,
he's just gonna keep attacking here.
this is so tense.
Yeah, it's just like once again, I think Jordan sort of got ahead-ish early. I mean, Clyde did get a bit of early
Yeah.
damage in, but Jordan sort of just got some card advantage engines going, and Clyde missed a couple land drops that sort of limited the things he could do in his turns. Jordan was doing multiple things in his turns, while Clyde was just doing just one thing per turn.
This is how I like to see my Rakdos. I think there's two brands of Rakdos decks. There's thin Rakdos and there's thick Rakdos. This is thick Rakdos,
Yeah, I mean,
right? Thin
like,
Rakdos is like it just goes for the rush, and if it doesn't make the rush, it's finished. This has
yeah.
some robust late game plays to
But
make.
it's a very grindy version, and it's just so many two for ones. Like I said, almost everything we've seen has just generated lots of generated value. Are we just gonna see a chump block here? Yeah, it looks
So
like he has no interest in
yeah,
taking
I
11
mean
damage.
of note, right? What Jordan could do is he can play if he keeps the mana open, he can play the Grav Kill and get his creature back at instant speed. But nope, it looks like he was going to take the play of
Yeah,
Nebula Dragon, which makes everything so much worse
I think Clyde
for
was
Clyde.
respecting the Nebula Dragon in blocking there because he was dead to Nebula Dragon if he didn't
Yeah,
block. So I think he had in
true.
mind. I think in a lot of cases you might just take the damage, especially if you think you're racing, which you might be. But Clyde, I think, correctly said, "I don't want to leave myself dead to a Nebula Dragon." But without a board wipe, we know Clyde can't really deal with multiple threats at once with the way his deck is built. So with what's in
Yeah.
hand, it's going to be a tough go here to not take 9 damage in the next couple turns.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
of
stockpiling
note,
Celebrant.
Jordan's also
I mean,
drawn Invasion of Mercadia.
ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, so stockpiling Celebrant is the
Mm,
card to go with the Princess Takes Flight, but I think it might be
yeah,
a little too late for all that.
yeah, it's looking like curtains here.
Yeah, he's got C
I
double,
have to
which
say,
he can use to copy something. He can like copy the Nebula Dragon and like kill off one of the other creatures. But that is a nice play. But
but Kenny, because the how many mana does it take for the Stormclaw Rager to sacrifice in response?
oh, he can only he
Just one,
can't.
right?
Oh, I think he's just gonna.
Yeah.
No, it's only as a sorcery, so he's doing it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
There we go.
Rager is only as a sorcery. Okay, so he
Okay, all
said, "I'm
right.
gonna
So
do
here we
this
go.
now." That makes a lot of sense,
Yeah,
but
of course.
he's still just getting grav killed and then having a chump block here.
I believe so.
So,
But first, just to flex, here's the invasion of Mercadia, get rid of the land,
well, he might
see
find
what's
another piece
drawn.
of interaction here to just end the game straight
Okay,
up.
it's Lightning and Joshua, the two white cards. They show up together
I mean, imagine just going to grab
with
kill
the
the
mana to
dragon
play
and
them.
force a chump block here. That has to be the play.
I think so. I think
And
so.
yeah, we see Jordan draft like all sorts of decks in the top eights too. Like he's been in these top eights and top 16s, and we see he can just draft really any type of deck,
Yeah.
including this sort of Rakdos grindy Rakdos with a white splash, kind of just like a mid range deck with two for
Smart.
ones. Like it's not
He's
aggro.
a, he's a,
It has a bit of sack, but it's not like sack focused. Just solid. I mean, solid deck here.
there's the Graph
This
Hill,
was kind
and
of one of the concerns when we saw Clyde's deck. It's like Clyde's deck is kind of doing its own cool little synergy thing, but just other decks can go over
yeah,
the top with card advantage or like power cards. And he's showing him lightning here. And we
yeah.
know that we can do Princess Takes Flight and a stockpiling Celebrant, but that sadly will not be enough. So
Jordan
congratulations
takes
to Jordan
down.
here, moving on to the
Yeah,
next round. So we'll see him battling in round
absolutely
two
brutal.
shortly. Congratulations, and
What a brutal show.
thanks for watching.